Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I want to hop on with you guys tonight to chat with you about just some things that I have coming up for Seamless Academy. And well, of course, you all know that we have been promoting for Seamless Academy's all-inclusive course that is starting this week. Well, next week. Okay. But there are a few things that I have not been able to get. I've been speaking to people in bits and pieces, but I did want to put it out here to our community to let you guys know what we have in store for you guys. So right now we're live on YouTube, we're live on Facebook, we're live on Instagram. So definitely catch the replay if you are not if you're missing it now. And what we want to talk about is, or what I want to talk about is what we have coming up for Seamless Academy as a whole. Now, the obvious we already know what's going on. Seamless Academy's all-inclusive course is a platform where we teach non-surgical hair placement and insurance and reimbursement and medical marketing to our beauty professionals. What does all that mean? Our part one, we have three parts. Part one goes over how to do non-surgical hair placement, the theory behind it, how to do application. Students in our group gets to do um, hands-on with models. They get to do hands-on on models. They get to do hands-on on mannequins, so they can make sure that they really know what they're doing and have a true understanding before they get out into the field. When we come, so that lasts for. We actually have a 2 day for part one. We do a virtual for our virtual goes on um, in the evening time on March 7th. Which, like I said, for those who want to jump on, like I say, I do have extras if somebody wants to get on, but we typically do a part one online in the day of on March 8th, that Tuesday is when we actually do our um we actually do the hands-on portion where you get to learn everything that you learned online from theory and apply it hands-on with your models. So we have Kent Hunter. He is the barber that will be joining us as well. So if you're a barber, you're looking for some blending methods, we have that. I know with me, I teach it from a that teach application for a lot of women, especially who go through hair restoration techniques and they need different applications. I know a lot of times what we see online is a lot of individuals just get those hairs shaved off. But with me having a trichology background and have a huge focus on, I have a huge focus on if the hair is there, let's keep it. But in the same time, we can give them some type of attachments, natural attachments and blending techniques. So I don't know if you guys saw our post from yesterday, but check out the post from yesterday. We had an individual who she has a chance for hair restoration. So what we want to do is be able to say what she does have, and were able to do a tape application, adhesive tape application on the hairline, but the hair in the back, because there's hair there, we did a microlink attachment. So she will be the model that would be coming in for our class on Tuesday. So for those who will be joining us for our part one, you get to get that, see how to do that, put your hands through it, actually feel it, do it yourself. I'm really big on making sure that our students get to get hands-on application. And we also have mannequin heads too to make sure that you're very comfortable at the same time. So that is part one. That's going down starting Monday and Tuesday. But I know many of you guys, I want to jump on because many of you guys already have training in non-surgical hair replacement. The reason why we do implement this part one is because without you cannot build insurance. You cannot build medical insurance without a certificate of completion in the hair loss field. So a certificate of completion in the hair loss field is non-surgical hair replacement, trichology, hair loss practitioner. Those are hair loss certifications that you can get as a master cosmetologist. And if y'all see me looking two ways, I'm on live in two different places. But yes, share this out to your friends, share this out to beauty professionals, let them know, hey, there is training going on. So the reason why we do part one and we include it in the Seamless Academy's all-inclusive course is because we do need styles to have background in non-surgical hair replacement and have an understanding. But for those who may have already have training, or maybe you already know non-surgical hair replacement, what you can do instead, we have, you could take our part 2 and part 3 session. Part 2 and part 3 is for insurance reimbursement and medical marketing, and then you get the coaching. So part 2 begins on March 14th, which is on Monday. And you actually can get in there and you'll be able to get that virtual course. That's not nothing you have to get a plane ticket for. You get the virtual day course, which will be going on from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. And then that following week, starting on March 21st, we'll begin the coaching and mentorship. And that coaching and mentorship is not just a general group. It is a group where everything that we went over in the insurance reimbursement and medical marketing course, as well as techniques that we learned in the non-surgical hair replacement, you get to go in and actually, oh, thanks for joining us. Yeah, if you want your name to show up, which I'm sure this must be one of our students, we can't wait to have you guys on there. If you want me to be able to see your comments, talk to me, I can share it on the screen. And if you have any questions while I'm going over this, let me know because I can answer any questions. But in our insurance reimbursement and medical marketing course, it's a lot. I give 5 hours to go over information, but that information is everything from how to establish your business to be able to do insurance reimbursement. And like I said, we do a quick overview with that. But if I'm actually going to get someone to come in and can kind of do in our coaching part, I'm going to have a guest speaker come in and they can spend a little bit more time on that because I'm going to do a quick overview in the class because I'm assuming that everybody has that. But if not, we want to make sure that you have that. And that's what that coaching and mentorship part is for, to help people implement what we have taught. Okay, so insurance, we go everything from how to establish your business, how to get your NPI, your type 1 and type 2, because some insurance companies need both. I mean, that's just what it is. Or some don't want type. They need to have, you're a facility or a durable medical equipment provider. So we want to make sure that you have everything that insurance company would need when you're trying to join the network. So we go from NPI 1, NPI type 2. We go over the medical billing process from when the client walks into the doctor's office all the way up into getting to your chair. And what type of forms do the individual need? How do you request a medical necessity letter for your client? How do you request getting a biopsy or things from for your client to have proof that they need this cranial prosthesis service? So we go over all of that. And when it comes to the claim side and joining the network, we go over all the applications step by step. That mentorship program gives us that time to go over each application for your state. But when we're doing the class in person, we actually, when we do that day class on the 14th, we're actually kind of going over the overview, and I'll show you an example of one company, but the mentorship program allows me to go over multiple companies. So anybody who's been in our class previously, you can talk to them. They had the opportunity to come on and say, hey, well, I say, hey, we've had Florida, we've had Georgia, we've had Philadelphia, we've had Delaware, we've had Maryland, we've had Texas, all these different states, California. Any state that these individuals were in, they were able to get the forms for their companies because some networks have different policies for each company. Like, for example, I'm in a network with Georgia and South Carolina for Blue Cross Blue Shield. Blue Cross Blue Shield had an application process for Georgia, and Blue Cross Blue Shield had a application process for South Carolina. But TRICARE, for example, for the TRICARE East region, that covered the whole eastern region of the United States. So we go over that stuff. We also go over, and beyond insurance, like I said, there's different qualifications that you need. You do need to be licensed if you plan on doing insurance. But let's say, you're not licensed. Maybe you're a wig specialist and you're looking to get some extra licensing, or maybe you don't have a cosmetology license. Maybe you're CNA license, maybe you're a nursing license. If you're doing insurance, I'm gonna let you know you do need a state license. But that does not stop you from being able to do non-surgical hair replacement services. So with that being said, we go over other organizations that you can partner with that don't require you to have a license. You have like American Cancer Society. We work with Care Credit. We work with the National Alopecia Areata Foundation. We have different organizations that we're going to teach you how to get connected with. And there's a list of others. So you can be listed in these great networks to get that traffic to you, to get that clientele to you, and make sure that you're trained to be able to do that. But if you are already certified, you can take part 2 and part 3 only. And there is a different pricing plan for that. But the great thing about anybody who is doing the all-inclusive course, or if you're doing only the insurance segment, you do have access to our All About Insurance, not access, it is included in your curriculum to get the All About Insurance non-surgical hair replacement medical audition textbook. Okay. This goes over, it's a good resource to have. It goes over the medical billing process. It has forms in there that we use, the different invoices that we use to be able to communicate with insurance companies. You have the contact information for a lot of insurance companies, and just like I said, maybe I just like reaching all levels of learning. Me verbalizing it may not be the same as you reading it in this book. Okay, so just know that you do have all of those things when you get on with our course. And this was a new addition for our program, and definitely something you want to have in your back office. I can kind of go through some places. We even have like a glossary, so you'll know the medical terms that we deal with. For the Veteran Affairs Hospital, we have the step-by-steps on how to get on with the VA, what is a purchase order, how do you invoice them, what do you say. Here's the steps right here about how to get on with TRICARE. It's very, very in-depth, very in-depth, and we do have a lot of pictures and applications, so don't feel like it's just a whole textbook full of words. Okay, so everyone who is enrolled in our course, they do get a copy of this book, their own personal copy to have. And that's our newest addition with that, because you used to have to buy it separate. Now you already have it included. So I do think that is a great addition. And the newest thing too, like I said, we have added extra days to make sure that you guys really get to absorb that knowledge, get that knowledge, and have enough time to digest all of this information. Because when it comes to, even if you're a person who's like, hey, I just want the insurance, but I don't want to do the non-surgical hair replacement, I don't really want to be a non-surgical hair replacement specialist, you do need to understand it so you can understand the pricing, or where do we get this from? Because some people don't understand. A lot of people think that, hey, non-surgical hair replacement is just getting a wig. But we're dealing with individuals who have medical hair loss. So we are customizing hair units, ordering custom pieces for these individuals. So you definitely want to make sure that you are trained correctly, so you can verbalize. And even for those who, like I said, we have ways that we get around how we're putting it on that claim. You need to be able to know how to communicate that, because insurance does not cover our hair restoration services at this time, but they do cover cranial prosthesis services. So know what you're billing. That's really what I put together this course for, so we don't have it confused. Okay. Care Credit, I know that is a big popular thing. We have a lot of individuals who want to get on with Care Credit, and Care Credit is giving people a hard time right now. So we do go over the troubleshooting process of that. We do a lot of troubleshooting. There is a layout, but things change, and I work with it real time. You'll be able to get that change, which brings me to the other update that I want to bring. So everybody already knows Seamless Academy spring session is starting next week. Whoop whoop. If you're on, you're on. Like I said, it's not too late if you're trying to get on with the insurance segment, because it's virtual and I can get I just need time to deliver to you. So you do have like another week to register if you plan on doing our insurance segment, which is part 2 and part 3. We do still have the payment plan option available. If you do have questions, just directly message me and I can send that to you, or you could check our website and all those plans are still available. And we accept ShopPay. So ShopPay makes it where you can have small payments as well as PayPal credit, so you can pay on your own. But the one great thing that I want to offer to our individuals that are already, thank you, Ms. Latrella, that have already been certified, already have trained. Maybe you already have been through a non-surgical hair replacement training and insurance training. I have a lot of alumni that have already been through training. So, drum roll, we are now announcing an alumni membership group. Why am I doing an alumni membership group? Um, it's so necessary. It's very needed. Like I said, we have things that change in the insurance industry all the time, and also it's just a lot of information. I'm working with you for about three months, but we have a lot of people who um, y'all know how we do. We had information, we sit on it for a minute, we get back into it, then you have to contact me or contact, my assistant. We might be working together. And to make sure to put all this stuff in one place and to keep everybody constantly updated when changes come. I have created a alumni membership group for these individuals who already are deep into insurance, or like I said, have already got the basics out of the way because they came through our course, and it is called our Seamless Academy Alumni Membership Group. We will be launching that next week. It is no contract. It is just a monthly rate of $29.95, where you can be a part of this group. In this group, you will have basically the way you would work it is you come to our website, the www.healthyhairsolutionscorp.com, and you will select that you want to be an alumni member in our group. In this alumni membership, like I said, you'll subscribe to do the $29.95 subscription. We will each month do a Q&A session where I will come on, chat with you guys, answer any advanced questions. Because y'all be asking some good stuff. My inbox stays live. But I want to, a lot of the questions are things that other beauty professionals who were your peers need to hear this information as well. So that is why we decided, hey, we need to make a membership group so we can always answer these questions. So the Q&A session is every month, and we will also do it's a ongoing forum that has, questions that I know people have. Like I said, the number one I've been getting lately is what to do with this new care credit change. Another one I get a lot of questions on is what to do when, I got rejected. What do I need to say? And it happens. It happens a lot. They do not want us to get on with this insurance company. So I need you guys to be qualified and have your ducks in a row. And this will help me be able to make sure I'm getting the same information out to everybody at the same time. So we'd have the ongoing forums. You can post questions, ask questions, see what your other peers are doing for their state, the state I'm in. We'll get in there, answer any questions. And we have a file section that has all the different letters you need, the forms you need, all of that. So that will be our new addition to Seamless Academy, and that is called our Seamless Academy Alumni Membership Group. Okay, definitely definitely a plugged in, something that you all want to plug into. And you just have access to me at all times to make sure that we're able to answer anything that you need answered. Well, me and the team. Because like I said, sometimes I can't get back to you guys quick enough, so I have somebody that helps me out with that. So that's the biggest things I want to get on here and talk about tonight. I usually put like a time, like saying, hey, I'm gonna get on at this time, but y'all has been a very, very extremely busy week for me. Past month, I should say, but I did want to make sure I got in here and shared that information with you guys. And I'm gonna come back on in another week or so and just kind of go over that again. Because like I said, I definitely think that is I know it was a need. So if you have, I'm gonna go over the highlights for anybody who's jumping on later on. We have the things that the announcements for Seamless Academy. We have our part 1 is starting next Monday. Our theory day, as well as our hands-on day, will be Monday, March 7th, and Tuesday, March 8th, where we will be working with Amber McCray, hair loss professional Amber McCray, certified non-surgical hair replacement specialist, as well as non-surgical hair replacement specialist and master barber Kent Hunter, to teach you guys these techniques on non-surgical hair replacement. We're coming back again on March 14th doing the insurance reimbursement and medical marketing course, where we go over how to be a listed provider as in regards as well as it relates to non-surgical hair replacement, or how to just be I'm gonna say durable medical equipment provider. That's what we do. So that is what that course will be on starting on March 14th. And then on March 22nd, we will start our 3-month mentorship and coaching training, where we will help you implement all the things that we have poured into you from the 2 previous trainings. Everyone who attends this training gets a certificate of completion in non-surgical hair as a non-surgical hair replacement specialist, which is a requirement to be able to accept insurance. And we also will have it. You will have course material that you can you keep for your own resources. We have our own Seamless Academy workbook that will teach you the non-surgical hair replacement methods. We also are including now our All About Insurance Non-Surgical Hair Replacement Medical Edition textbook. That is a big, big, big winner, guys, which this goes over pretty much the insurance reimbursement class. But like I said, you have me who will be helping you with the particulars. We have a lot of state nationwide information in here, but like I tell you guys, this is an ongoing process. Things change on a regular basis. So you definitely want to be able to work with the lucrative insurance strategist herself to make sure that you are on point. Okay. And then after you have went through training, or if you have already been through training, Seamless Academy is now launching our alumni membership group, where you will have constant ongoing access to my team, myself and my team, on the latest updates in the insurance world, claim processing, training, portal changes. Like I said, Availity changes, well, the way I taught Availity 3 classes ago changed on how to do claims in Availity this year, so that group would allow me to be able to teach those advanced topics for those who have already went through training. So we definitely know that that is a need and a great help for our beauty professionals. But if you have any questions for me, any at all, if you are interested in still signing up for our insurance segment only, and like I said, I do have, if somebody really needs that non-surgical hair replacement training, I do have a kit, or I did get an extra kit, but let me know. You can always directly message me, or you can visit our websites, www.healthyhairsolutionscorp.com, and click on the Beauty Professionals tab. We have everything updated on there. Payment plans are available for these courses, and that alumni membership training will be, that group will be available next week, so beauty professionals can join that. But we will screen before you come on, because I need to make sure that you have been previously trained. You cannot get into this group if you have not been trained, if you have not been through Seamless Academy, or if you have not been through not able to show proof of insurance training from another group. So that's why I had to get on here before. I didn't want to wait till we start the insurance training, and then people like, oh, I want to get in that group, but you missed the training time. So if you want to get training, you need to get training. This is the time to do it. But I want to thank you guys for jumping on late with me. I'm going to try to go. I got some work I need to do. But check this replay out, share it to your friends, and I am here if you have any questions. Have a good one, guys.